Good morning. I'd like to share the most recent journal that I've completed, and so let's just get started. This I did something different for the closure. I used a Tim Holtz buckle that I've had on hand for a while and hadn't been using, and it worked out really well. I used a grommet for to put the little thing through, and I actually really like the way it came out. And then I did my first sort of collage with fabric for the cover, and I like it pretty well too. Usually I do a theme and or sort of a color theme in my journals, and this time not so much. I just kind of did whatever I felt like, and I really like it. As always, there's lots of space for writing, and yeah, so I'll just take you through. So on the inside there's a little pocket with these two bits of ephemera. There's always writing on the back side, as well as in some cases in the front. So that, and just a plain piece of paper there. I do like sort of coordinating each page spread so that there's, that it just works together. I do have quite a bit of stenciling throughout, a variety of papers. Some are tea-dyed. This is a parchment. Here's a sort of a cardstock, cute little well, actually there's calendar on the other side, but you don't see it because I sewed it to a bit of tea-stained paper on the other side and making a pocket out of it. And there's a large place for journaling there. Here's some, I have had trouble staining different colors, but here's a green that came out that I'm really happy with. A little pocket here, and another, I did another fabric collage, and I sewed it onto a piece of cardstock so it's a smooth surface for writing. Again, copy stained paper, stationery. I've got tabs, various tabs throughout. I love this always do your best sort of elementary school paper, but it's colorful, and so I did that in the center of this signature. And then there's an envelope with, oops, cardstock for writing there. More stenciling. Here's a little lace tuck and a little collage. Forget what those called. And then not snippets, cluster collage there. Again, lots of writing space. And this is actually a trifold. On this side it's got a journaling card that I made. Excuse me, a tag. This is a sort of a notebook of scraps. Actually, the paper is from an old book with very large margins, so there was nothing wrong with that paper, so I used that. And then this side has a altered index card. It goes in there. Here's the other side of that pocket, made from cardstock on one side and tea-stained paper on the other. It's got collaged in the middle, and again, space for writing. Here's something I did that was kind of fun. Used a notebook paper with the 3 holes, but I cut the bottom part off, and I just used a ribbon to tie it together. So there's a lot of writing space, but it's tied together, held together with bits of ribbon. Here's the beginning of the second signature. I've got an envelope, more writing in there, and behind it is another journaling card that tag that I made. This side's got a little, it's an envelope with little tuck spot here with a small tag, larger tag. On the inside is another cluster with a tuck spot, another little tiny tag, and then 4 pieces of writing paper there. Here's a little tuck spot at the top corner, but I didn't put anything underneath it. There's another one of those calendar. Actually, I don't know why I call it. If you could see this side, you would see it's a calendar. But anyway, that's cute little cardstock paper. And I have just a tag in there with some washi tape on one side. And on the other side of that, of the pocket that it makes, is an envelope. It's adhered in there. You can't pull it out. But inside the envelope is some of that elementary school writing paper. A couple of sheets of that. This is some tea-dyed notebook paper from a, I can't think of what they're called. Starts with a C. Anyway. And then another tag that I made. Got a little doily corner there with yet another tag I made. And on this side is a fold up with a altered index card. This is a journaling card from a set of something about doing videos makes my mind go blank. I can't think of what it's called either. And then another sheet of paper that's can be written on. Project Life. That's what I was trying to think of for that one. Center of the signature is another envelope and a piece of scrapbook paper made into a journaling card. Another pocket here. This is I think sort of like index cards. They're sturdy and they've been tea stained, and I just sewed them together and covered them with washi tape. So another little place to write, and another one of those like from the previous tuck area. Here's a little notebook. And one more of those cardstock plus tea stain paper pockets with another big journaling card in it. And that is that. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.